Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Satellite Craft. Today, guys, we will be working on stuff and things in this region. A lot of stuff and things in this region, hopefully. So, first things first, let's go ahead and sleep through the night here. And what is this? We have a Cherry Celebrity Red card. Very nice. Okay. That's cool. Cherry Celebrity Red card. So I think this is from Scar. And I think this gives us free access to Cherry, like for the redstone. I don't know if it's free access or 50% off or I don't know what, 10% off. It's some type of discount at Cherry computers for redstone stuff. So that's fantastic to see. I like that. So we'll keep that in the project chest here. We'll put that in there, and we will also put this block of redstone in there, and also keep the item frame right in there. So that's nice of Scar. Thank you, Scar, for that wonderful gift. Good way to start off the episode as well. So it's great we have that Cherry Pass from Scar, and that should be very useful in the near future. But for now, guys, what are we going to do today? I think we're going to work on Concorp a little bit today. We haven't been working here in quite some time, and I need to focus on getting this area into tip-top shape. So I think what we're going to do to start off, we want to utilize the factory as sort of a dynamic world element. And I was thinking how I could do this, and I remembered we have explosive cake in here, but the problem with this is that we have to manually activate it. So if I go in here, eat a piece of cake, there you go. You see some different colored fireworks shoot out of the top of the smokestack, so that's really cool, but I have to be in here to activate it. So what we're going to do is we're going to automate this process here. So basically what we want is every time we get a shulker box full of material, whether it be melons or wheat or cactus or sugarcane, which should be some of these, yeah, some of these. Anytime we get a box in here, we want to activate those smokestacks and light off some fireworks. So I think what we're going to do, I think from, let's see, from this bit down here, which I think, I don't want to ruin stuff here, but I think I can break this. No, I cannot break that. Okay, good to know. Good to know. That's why we got different floors for this area. Let me grab some blocks here so we can fix this, and hopefully we didn't damage too many things. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. So this is where the... Let me just get over here. This is where the thing broke. If we put this back here, that should cut that off. I don't think this ruined anything. It looks like we might have had one single torch taken out, so we'll put that back down right there. But that's not a huge loss. Yeah, I don't think anything else broke because everything else is sort of sealed off, which is why we put in these floors, exactly for that reason. So, yeah, good thing we did that in the past. Alright, so we want to basically detect items in these hoppers here, and we want it to power a redstone line, which is up here. This redstone line right here. So it should be relatively straightforward. All we really need to do is something like this. So if we have, let's see, if we have like a block here with a dust, and then we have a torch here under it, but it needs to be turned off by default. So let's see. If we let's place a block here. We'll place down a comparator right there. Block here. Is there anything above this? No, there's not anything above that, so we're fine to place a torch there. Block here. Dust here. I think I can break this fine. Yep, okay. And then a torch here. That should be it, I think. Okay, cool. So let's quickly do something like that. Everything should be good here. We don't need this thing. We don't need this. Alright, I think everything should be good there. I think that should work. Let's go ahead and test it out. Let's see, I guess just waiting here. Let's see, make sure everything's okay up here on the top as well. Yeah, I think everything should be good. I think that should be it. Should be all we need right there. We can test it out by simply doing something like throwing a shulker box in here. So let's just throw this in there. Yep, we heard it. Okay, so that works. That works just fine. So let's just go ahead and put this back here like this. Fill this in like so. And that should be perfect. That should be perfect. So that should be working. Let's get our redstone box back from this chest here. There we go. So Concord Factory smokestacks now upgraded. We now have fireworks shoot out of the smokestacks every time we get a shulker box from either the cactus, the sugarcane, or the melon pumpkin farm. So that'll be pretty cool to hear that on occasion throughout the season and see that potentially as well. So be on the lookout and keep your ears open for that. Now, we also want to make some other upgrades to this area today. I'm thinking we want to move this portal. We want to move this portal for sure. This is just sort of a weird place to have a portal. Doesn't really fit in. I'd like to maybe do something with this little valley between the kelp farm and the tree farm here. And with this portal here, it sort of just blocks the way. So we need to move this portal to a new location. We could also potentially move Captain Jack to a new location. He's sort of just sitting here with the dogs right now. For some reason. But I think maybe we want to move the portal to a more centralized location. So that would be like right in this region here somewhere. And I think a good spot to do that would be if we were actually underground. So like if we actually went underground where this fountain leads us. So if we just make our way up here, there's actually a semi-hidden area underneath here where we conducted most of our war operations from, right here in this section. There's the war map right there. And so we have this whole area here with this Vex Magic Ravine. We should probably harvest all this Vex Magic, because this is very powerful stuff. So I'll go through and like harvest this Vex Magic, and maybe we make like a little area here, a new like room here, that we can maybe put Captain Jack in, and maybe put the portal in as well. That would be pretty awesome, I think. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do here. I need to probably get a beacon, though, because this is a big area we'll have to clear out down here. And, yeah, obviously not a whole lot of it is cleared out at the moment. So, yeah, let me go ahead and head on up. But I think we want to move the portal and Captain Jack into this area right down here. As much as I don't like the beacon look here, I think this beacon will help us out quite significantly. We put Haste 2 on it, so we got Haste 2 all over this area now. So that'll help us dig out quite a bit of things. And I get people asking all the time if I'm going to put beacons in this region to help us move around quickly and stuff like that. I don't think we're going to do that this season, just because last season we had something like 50 or 60 beacons on our island. And that was cool, but yeah, I'd like to have a season without beacons, basically, like piercing the sky. The only thing I think might work is we could potentially put beacons that we could turn on and off, like that would sort of consume the flagpoles here. Like, imagine beacons coming out of all these, like, posts here, going into the sky. That could be really cool, across the front gate. So maybe we could do something like that, and maybe attach it to, like, a lever or something we could turn on and off. So that way, like, the gate sort of extends into the sky, in a way. That would be kind of cool. So, I don't know, I might talk with Scar about that idea, but for now, we got the beacon down. We got the gray glass here also transforming the beacon beam color. You can see the beacon right down there. So let's get down there. We're going to start excavating some area. Alright guys, so here's what I'm sort of thinking for the area under the portal. So we come down here, we're in like this nice area with some books. We got the map area over here and everything. That's all good. Over here, I'd like to have 2 hallways, one going this way and one going the opposite way, which will lead to some rooms, which will go like right here in the wall. And those will be sort of flanked by some more bookshelves going up to the ceiling, similar to what we have right here. So this will be like bookshelves here, note blocks in front, very similar to what we have over there. And then, yeah, same thing down here. We'll have, you know, bookshelves right here. And this will lead into a room back here. So this will be like dug out, and there might be some stuff we put back there. In the front here, I'd like to have 2 staircases on either side, close to the end of this hallway, sort of leading downwards here. So maybe like at this spot, or maybe this spot here. We have a staircase leading down on this side and on the opposite side. So a staircase slanted down like that. And then down here is where we're going to have sort of like a meeting room for Captain Jack and the other parrots, the board of parrots that we're going to make here at Concorp. And yeah, so the idea is like this is like the Concorp board meeting room right here. I think would be a really cool thing. And you can see, yeah, there's going to be like a little bit of like an overhang bit right here, perhaps. Also, there's one more piece of Vex magic coming back already. Jeez, I just finished cutting this stuff down, but it's already starting to grow back. So yeah, we'll have the staircases coming down the side. The boardroom meeting table will be right here, and then I'm thinking about 20 or 30 blocks in this direction will be the nether portal. So that's where the nether portal will be, like in this wall here, 20 or 30 blocks on the far side of like the boardroom meeting area right here. And then we also, if we get up here, we of course have this water stream, so we'll extend this downward. And then we'll probably want to make it so that we can't, like whenever we're down below and we want to get back up, like whenever we come through the portal, we can step on a pressure plate, like maybe at a corner like this, and that'll switch out the block below and switch this water column from just a regular water column like it is right now to a water column that will shoot the player upwards. Because we actually don't need a water column coming downward because we can just hold shift like this. And that takes us down at roughly the same rate as the magma block. So we don't really need a magma block and soul sand block swapper. We just need a soul sand only block swapper with the regular block as the other block. And that'll go down to where the portal is. So the portal is either going to be like here or maybe here, but 10 blocks below. So that's sort of the plan right now. I think it's a pretty good plan. It's going to be a lot of digging though, because we got this roof pretty high up. And I think I'm just going to keep it as this sort of like basic roof with the cracked stone brick up here. Because, yeah, cracked stone brick is somewhat cheap to obtain here for us because we have the super smelter and everything. But we're going to need a lot of bookshelves. So I think I have a few in the trading chest, I believe, in here. 40. So that's a few. But we're going to need some more than that for sure. Because we wanted this to be like a nice like casual area with, you know, a lot of books around here demonstrating a lot of knowledge and power and prestige and wealth and such. So, yeah, we're going to have a lot of these bookshelves and columns like this in this whole region. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and keep going here. The beacon is up and working down there, so we should be able to clear this out relatively quickly, but still going to take a while because it is a lot of blocks. But let me go ahead and keep working on this, and I'll be right back. You know what? Instead of a digging time-lapse, let's do something a little bit cooler this time. The following is brought to you by Concorp. Concorp, the future of everything. Welcome to Good Times with Scars, Pirate Island.
I like how you had that R on the end there. I like that a lot.
You like that?
It's a good pirate R. It's hearty, right? Comes from the throat. I like it.
Yeah, that's how you gotta say it. That's how you gotta do it. That's how you do it in the intros. So I had to try and emulate that. What is going on over here at your island, Scar?
It's finally time to terraform, Cub. All this time, I've been saying, oh, we're going to terraform the island, and months go by. But today, it started. Let's go take a look. Look at this place. We got the arch over here. Look, we got the arch all built up now.
Okay.
And the whole idea with the arch was to connect the volcano to the main island. So it all felt like it was all a part of one structure.
Okay, all right. So you got the big arch here connected to the big volcano. So it's a volcanic pirate island. And then what's going on with these big like dirt pillars right here? What's going on currently with this build?
So the area eventually will have lots of big like dormant volcanoes that are just kind of mostly looking like spires. So there'll be a big one there, and it'll help kind of balance out the giant volcano and then this island. So it's not like giant and then you just shrink down this little island. It'll help kind of balance the two. It'll be shorter than the main volcano, of course, but it'll help just balance and smooth everything out.
This is looking great, man. Is there any other secrets you're going to put in here? Any other like little details you're looking forward to putting in here?
Oh, there's going to be a waterfall back in that little corner over there.
Ooh,
you
right
see the
there.
two-tiered volcano? Or see how it, or the two-tiered waterfall? It comes down and then goes down to a smaller one and then fills in that area. It's a work in progress, as you can see. We were in super fast build mode. And if we shoot over here real quick, this pillar right here has been decided that it's going to be another, oh, I actually made it. Look at that. And a little bit of snow to boot.
And I did not make it.
I was just so into it. I'm just moving around up here. This one right here is going to be another spire going upwards, but it's going to, I don't know how to explain this. The rock's going to go up, right? And then it's
Okay.
going to turn into like a man-made wooden structure on top of it, which is a lighthouse.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be like the navigation point for the sailors in this area because there's a lot of rocks, there's a lot of lava, there's a lot of hazards. There's sheep and boats for some reason. So
Those are the seeds of our future, Cub. Look at that.
that's
How are we
the
all supposed
seeds.
to eat? Yes, how are we all supposed to eat? You
I
gotta have,
gotcha.
you gotta maintain the stock. And then this little spot right here where they're hanging out in their boats, that's gonna be a big cove, and there'll be a dock and pirate ships in that little spot.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Thanks for the update, man. And I'll talk to you later. And moving on now to the beautiful rotunda of False Cemetery. Hello, False.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going well. It's going well. How are you?
Cool, yeah, pretty good. I'm in the middle of an episode, but you said that you wanted to have a poke round, so
Yeah, in
do that.
progress. Live looking. Yeah, this is going to
Yeah,
be
pretty much.
exciting because I have not seen a whole. I know you've made a lot of progress here recently, like a ton of progress.
I have, yeah. I built like a whole new building, and I've moved my whole storage room,
Oh
which is
my
kind of
goodness.
crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you show us a little bit?
Yeah, well, if you look behind you, you can sort of see one of the new buildings of my base.
Ooh, yeah, the
Sort of
clock
finished it
tower.
off.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
That's
It's a
great.
stupid lighting glitch right in it, but you know.
Oh yeah,
Other
that's
than that,
that's a little strange, isn't it? Huh.
yeah, I have a couple of those in my base, and they're really weird. I can't get rid of them.
Ah, well, yeah, that's Minecraft, I
Yeah,
guess.
that is Minecraft. Yeah, yeah. And then I guess my storage room is sort of like if you fly down towards the level that has aquariums on it, and to the right,
Okay.
like where that doorway is, if you can see that.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'll
try
head
it.
down there.
I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Oh, right through the waterfall. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's sort of my new way in,
Okay.
and my
Okay.
stupid like just crazy storage that is just huge.
Yeah, this is pretty useful though. This is did you model this after Tango's area?
It's a little bit like Tango's, yeah, because it's got like these little side rooms, which I think is a genius idea to have like
Oh, yeah.
wall in one side and then concrete the other.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
that I
yeah.
use a lot of it, but you know, color-wise, it's just really handy.
Yeah, that's a clever idea. You got concrete one side, wool the other, so you got a very colorful palette to choose from in here, I guess, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the only color I'm working with is like purple, so
Yeah, yeah.
so I don't really need a whole bunch of the rest. But yeah, you never
Gotcha.
know. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I've been working on. Oh, right now I'm working on like a bridge, but it's not really any kind of bridge right now.
Okay, can we
We
see?
can wander over there.
Can we see?
Yeah. It's just a pathway pretty much now, but I'm gonna like I think add a roof to it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get your opinion actually.
All right.
See this over here on the right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right.
Yeah. What do you
And
think?
so this is leading from fantasy to, I guess,
Well,
industrial?
it sort
or
of
is
continues into fantasy. There's a fantasy build up there, but
Okay.
it's the pathway sort of changes, so I want to like merge it a little bit.
Gotcha. I like the arches.
Yeah, I think
let's
they
see.
look okay actually.
Yeah.
They're not as bad as I thought they would be.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think it's great. Yeah, I think it looks really nice. And you got, what do you have for the material right here? You have quartz, or is this? Yeah, quartz going
Yeah,
up
I was
with.
gonna try and not use purple because I want it to sort of be the in between of like areas, I guess.
Okay, very
But
nice.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I got to work on paths as well. Like that's one of the main things we have to do to like connect things up, and also with the
Connect
rail
things up,
lines. I
yeah.
know you've put a lot of work in the rail lines too. So.
Yeah, I've done a whole bunch. That's actually the station if you want to go look in that.
Oh
did a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of
I haven't been in the station yet.
Mirror.
Oh, and there is the reason why we put down elevators
That's
and
why
such
there's
like that.
paths everywhere. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we
Yeah,
got
in
here.
here.
Fantasy district. Oh man.
Mhm.
All right, so then
I mean, it's not
the rail lines come in up top, I guess.
up here. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, there's no redstone in here, but
Gotcha.
for now, this will do.
So then the idea is like the cart stops here, and then you press the button, and then it
And then if
goes.
you want to continue, you press the button. If you want to get off, I guess you can change the line, I guess.
Oh, okay, okay. So there's no actual exchange here; it's just like a manual exchange here at this point.
It's a manual exchange for now. Yeah, I don't
Gotcha.
know what's going on with the redstone, so
Okay,
I'll
cool.
leave that to other people.
I like it being elevated. I will say that I like it being elevated.
Yeah, because it was weird. Like all the little pathways sort of came in at like a different height than the floor. So I was like, you know what, it might as well be in the air.
All right. Well, thanks for showing us around a little bit, and
Yeah, no worries.
cool to see some more stuff from you in the future. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
And we are out here in the frozen ocean biome with Stress Monster on top of what appears to be an enormous locomotive.
It's my train, Cub. I'm building a train.
This thing's
Absolutely
huge.
I know, and
amazing.
it's not even finished yet.
So,
But this...
man, oh man, this is gonna be the station for
The HRN station for mine and Iskal's base. Yeah, so this is where people are going to come in.
My goodness.
Via the train from the shopping district, I think it's coming from. And yeah, and they'll come in here, and this is where they'll land.
Can I just get like an overhead view real quick of this? Because this is just
go for
man,
it.
oh man. I came by here to clear out a bunch of boats the other day, and I did not see this at all. So you must have built this pretty quick.
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
It's taking its time, but I'm getting there with it. Like, this is just the, I don't know, like the actual train, and then I'm just gonna have like, I think, one carriage on the back.
Ooh.
But basically the idea is that the railway where you get into this will like be above water a little bit, maybe 10 blocks.
Okay.
And it's like, or maybe even more, and it's like the trains actually come off the railway kind of thing, is what I'm hoping to do. I don't know if it'll work. I've got to work on it a bit, but yeah,
right.
so the train's actually crashed into the iceberg, so I've got to build up the iceberg around it and stuff.
Oh, that is such a cool idea. That is such a cool
yeah.
idea.
I love it. I think it's so cool.
Oh man, it's so great. Yeah, this is gonna be fantastic.
Thank you.
You might can I offer a suggestion? Just a very minor one.
Yes. Yeah.
If you could have some type of like sound effect coming into the station, you know, where it just like where it goes chugga 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 choo, like
Is
with
that
no
even
box or
possible,
something.
Carl?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna look into that, because that would be cool.
Or like a bell plays, you know, like ding 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 ding, like after you get into the station or when you leave the station.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Because I've got enough space underneath the train to actually do that as well, like that little under bit. There's enough space to actually put something like that.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
Oh, I think my game crashed.
Oh no. Can you see me?
Does it work now? It works. I'm here. I'm
Hey,
back.
okay.
It's all good.
Good. So
But no,
Stress,
I love
like,
the idea about the sound.
Yeah,
that's a very good idea.
and I gotta say, this idea is fantastic. Having it crash into the iceberg, really
Yeah.
cool idea. So thanks for
Thank
showing me
you.
around. Yeah.
That's all right. I hope you enjoyed looking at me train.
From a train in the frozen ocean to the weird shapes of a Sumovoid and a Sumovoid's base, but we're not quite there yet. We're at the rail station, Architect's rail station.
Yeah. HRN drop-off point for the architects.
Yeah.
Grian space, Mumbo space. Beautiful
And
little spot.
soon this will be connected to your base too, right?
Yeah, it's already coming along. Check it out.
Oh.
This is what I've been working on, just building a little rail going in. Building a rail, no rails yet.
No rails yet. Yeah, you know, those can come later. You know, it's just you got to get the foundations down first. It's key.
That's right. Get in these bits, and then when I'm actually going to use it, I'll put in the rails. But if you want to jump off the edge here,
All right.
this leads towards my base, as you might suspect.
Yep. Now, did you design
Obviously.
these pillars, or did you?
This is Grian's design so far. I'm yet to do my own. So my own design is going to kick in where this ends, and then it's going to go underwater and lead over to my base, which is about to gloriously appear in front of you.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I'm excited to see it. Oh snap! Look at this. Jeez. Oh my God, Suma, you madman.
Yeah, take a moment to fly around and just appreciate the shapes.
Dear God.
And also realize that this is built offset onto slabs, which means it takes twice as long to build.
Man.
I spent ages umming and ahhing about building this, and then I remembered that Dark Prismarine had slabs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so now I've built it so that nothing can spawn up here, and you don't have to light it up or anything, because there's a mob farm below. In fact, if you drop into the water at the edge here,
All right, hold on.
you
I
will
gotta
see
figure out where you're at.
this sort of
Oh, I got you.
anywhere really on the edge.
Gotcha. Yeah,
You'll
you
see
got
this sandstone roof, yeah?
waterlogged, of course. Yeah.
So this was an ocean monument, and this is the very edge of that area, and there's actually water below this and a guardian. I mean, we could even break it open a little bit.
Yeah, bust into it.
Okay, watch out for the lava, but there's a farm there.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, guardians spawn, they fall down, and the reason I put it around the edge was so that, you know, you spend a lot of time in the middle or moving from one side to the other of your base. If you move to one side, they spawn on the opposite. Yeah, you just float in. There is these little rooms, but they've got nothing in. And then this bottom area down here is mostly my design work, what you see at the moment.
Nice.
So it's a little unfinished. You can see it's still being built on one side, but it revolves around just having 4 different things here, right? One of them is the storage for the Guardian farm. The other is a connection to the Nether, a connection to the HRN, the rail network. And then over here, I have my sorting system.
Oh, this is the wall. This is the wall of shulkers. I heard about this.
Really amazing design by Nembomb MC. It silently shifts all the items through the hoppers one by one. And so if you've got a bunch of shulker boxes that are like there's an item in every slot, then it can feed items of the same type into it.
Ah, nice. So it's like Tango's multi-item sorter, but with shulkers, basically.
Yeah, but you can also put chests in front of this. But I wanted to do everything shulker this time, because if you want some ink sacks, just grab the chest and then move it.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Man.
Sorry, the shulker, because you can't move chests. You have to shimmy all your inventory around. Yeah, well, I was watching your video, and I know your peeps are like up to date and informed on to what's going on. However, what Impulse and I have just been working on, you may have not. Well, I know you know about it, but like, don't know if you've shown it the little blood moon thing.
I have not actually. I have not. By the way, side note, I actually came through that Guardian portal at one point by accident.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of insane. I almost died.
Whoa! So you went in the bit with the Guardians?
Yeah, I went through like the wrong portal, and then I came out inside that Guardian bit, and I was like panicking to get out.
Got ya. Yeah.
It's quite.
I mean, that can happen.
Quite
so you flew up to the big portal on the wall.
Yeah.
Because that's the one that goes through. Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of Guardians can build up. Sometimes when I go through there, the noise is insane, and the amount of Guardians is just ridiculous, because you spend a lot of time in there, they just cluster up.
Yeah, they do. Definitely.
So around the center here, oh dear, there's a hole in the ceiling. You can see like this opening. There's going to be a bunch of glass on top that's all lit up, and it's going to create like a blood moon effect.
Oh, right on top here. This is going to be the blood moon.
Yeah, that's right. You can see there's like some glass for the fog effect, and then some light grey blocks on top, right? That's going to spread out over the whole area.
Okay, so blood moon on the ceiling, basically. So we got like a Truman Show effect going on here, basically.
Yeah, and we can fly up into here and land, and then move off in different directions. So we're going to have like 4 axis tunnels, and they just go in a straight line in that direction, and then other things can connect to it. So Impulse's gold farm has a connection just off the side here.
Oh, this is great. This looks pretty grandiose, too, in this area. Man. Geez.
It's a really nice design, isn't it?
Yeah, and he's going to have this going over to like his gold farm, basically. Okay, cool. Wow.
Yeah. And that's essentially what I'm doing at the moment, just focusing on getting all of that finished, and then I'll probably head back over to the main island and start doing things there again.
Great, man. That's awesome. So, yeah, thanks for sharing with us, and yeah, looking forward to some of these projects.
No problem, man.
Cool stuff.
Thanks, man.
So I hope you guys enjoyed some of those live look-ins into what some of the other Hermits have been doing recently and what they are currently working on as well on the server. It's cool to see sort of like a snapshot of like what people are working on at a certain point in time. So if you guys like that, let me know, and we can do more sort of live look-ins with some other Hermits in the future. And in the meantime, we got a bunch of stuff dug out here at this underground layer, basically. So yeah, we got this whole area dug out here, which was quite a task. We got most of the ceiling done as well. So the ceiling is mostly done. It's pretty much all cracked stone brick. There are some areas like around the sides especially I need to go through and tidy up a little bit, but yeah, for now it's fine. See, more right here has been done as well, so that was fantastic. We also decided to go ahead and go with another side, which is mirrored from that side. So both sides are going to be pretty much the same. We're going to have the same sort of exit here, but this one exits into the lake below the satellite. So that's where this one comes up at right here. By the way, I have heard the smokestacks going off a couple times, so we got a few more shulker boxes coming in, so that is working quite nicely for us. So basically these are going to be exactly the same. We're going to have 2 spots where we can sort of jump off here from the water column down. So that'll be really cool. And yeah, basically what we need to do now, we need to gather resources. We need to get more black terracotta. We need to get more brown terracotta. We need to get more wool. We need to get more podzol. We need to get more bookshelves for sure. Bookshelves are going to be the toughest thing here because we're going to have these giant like stacks of bookshelves all the way from the ground here to the ceiling. So that's going to take a lot of trading to do that, to get all those bookshelves. But I think we can do it. I think we can manage it. But yeah, this will give us a lot of space here. I'm also thinking like these rooms I was thinking about putting on the side here, where some of these could be rooms and some of these could be like tunnels to other builds in the area. Like this could be a tunnel to like the smelter, for instance. This could be a tunnel to the factory, which is just over like in this section here or so. So like we could have a tunnel here that goes to the factory. We could have a tunnel up there that goes to the kelp farm. We could have a tunnel here. Wait, where is it? Here, that goes to the tree farm or something. So like we could have like a hidden network of passages underneath the pathways above us. That could be really awesome. That could be really awesome. So let me know what you guys think about that. But for now, I think I'm going to call that an episode for today, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and all that jazz. Thanks again for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.